Hi, today we will see about how to draw perspective. Basic perspective, that is one point perspective, and it will be very easy, and it will be a fun activity for children as well as adults. So everyone can try. For this you need to take, we'll be going to do with watercolor medium. Okay. So you can use watercolor cakes or watercolor tubes, anything you can use. So first I'll take scale, and I'm going to take 4B pencil. So if you have HB, use HB only. First what I'll do, I'll create skeletal structure what I'm going to draw. So for that, half um, above half of the paper, I'll be drawing one horizontal line, which is called as eye level line, or this is the eye level line. Okay. So usually on the line we will be having the uh, VP point, vanishing point. So what I'll do from here, I'll take this much down. Okay. So in the middle, I'll draw one line, small horizontal line, and then so these are the two corners. So you can draw like this to the two corners, or you can simply draw like this. You can use any technique, any method you can use. So here I'll get space to draw this lines. Okay, so I'm drawing like that. And also, if you want to see here only, we'll get width wise it will be more, and here it will be less. Okay. So now I'm using vertical lines, and I'll draw like the structures. So you should not bend lines. You need to draw the vertical lines only like this. Okay. And I'll reduce the height like this. Okay. And then I'll put curves. Same like that only, but you need to take the full. See, I'm keeping my scale in vertical direction. I'm not bending anything. Okay. Points, so that it will be easy to find out and draw the lines properly. Now we can reduce the height, raising it little bit like this. So here it will give the perspective. Now what I'll do, I'll draw horizontal lines. Yes. See, the lines which we are drawing, that will give the perspective point. Okay. Now I'll draw the hill-like structures. If you want to draw sun, raising sun, you can draw a raising sun here. Okay. So this is the basic composition. Now we can take mob brushes. Mob brushes will be more useful. and also the watercolors. So I'll be taking watercolor cakes. It will be easy for me to make. If you want, you can use watercolor tubes to put water. First, I'll clean the brush properly, wipe the brush because I'll be doing so many colors. We'll be doing so many colors with the brushes. So I'll apply water. I'm using wet on wet technique first for the sky. So I'll go with the plain sky value only. That means I'll add sky blue, left to right. Again, I'll back it right to left. Okay. So if you want, you can add layers also here. Now for the hills, can add brown color, burnt sienna, brown color like this. So if any children are attending for any competitions, they can also they can paint this type of art, okay, respective art. Yes. So these are the hill-like structures. Okay. So on the hill there will be reflection of the sun. Sorry, reflection of the sky because of the sunlight. Understood? Now I'll take dark blue color to show the water. You can use brush number 4. Yes. So leave white spaces to show that water is having the wave-like structures. So in watercolors, we can't use white color directly because white will get mixed up with the darker values and it will change its own color. So because of that, you can't apply the direct white. So you need to use the white space in the paper only. Okay. If you are using half white paper, you can use white color, gouache, gouache paint white color you can use. Okay. So when it come near to your eyes, you need to increase the intensity of the blue. That means blue should be dark here. Here I am using wet on dry technique. Using brush number, round brush number 8. Round brush number 8 and mock brush number 8 will be different. Okay. This side also. It will take less time to paint like this. Okay. Now it's time to get dry. Then only we can apply the darker values here. And this side can apply blue color. Okay. Now we can take burnt sienna and yellow ochre. So first I'll apply burnt sienna like this. For the bridge part, leave the white space while applying burn sienna. No need to apply completely. Afterwards, wherever the white space is there, there you need to apply the color called yellow ochre. Yellow ochre will give the reflection of the sun. See, whenever bridges which is near to the water, it will have some algae formation on the bridge hood. Okay, so it will look almost yellowish green like that. So because of that reason, I'm applying yellow ochre here. So sometimes it will be green also, not only brown, yellow, it will be green too. So if you want to give green structure, you can give, but don't use too much green. It will look like greenery. Okay. Now I'll use burnt umber. Little bit I'll mix with blue. So this part I'll use the dark color. Okay. Now here we have given stick-like structures. They also say burnt umber and using here. Burnt umber, almost it look like chocolate brown color. Okay. So now I'll change the brush. I'll take brush number 0 and I'll mix blue and burnt umber. 0 number round brush I'm using. 0 number mop brush is different. So here I'll increase the darker value. I've mixed brown color, burnt umber, and blue color and orange. Like this. So one side it should be dark, one side it should be light. Now I'll use only brown, burnt umber. Next lines I'll give for the wood plates like this. Okay. Now I'll add some structure like this with burnt umber. You can add red color too if you want. So I'm using burnt umber only. Red color will be sometimes it will become more. Want it to be very light. We're far away from our eyes. The actual structure we can't see. So you can add lines like this. Okay. Now I'll add little bit of water. I'll move water on the structures so that wherever the more darker values are there, there and all I'll get the even color. Now I'll apply little bit of brown. This this brown is called burnt sienna. And then I'll take burnt umber. Here, corners, I'll apply burnt umber to give the volume to the heel. Okay. Now I'll take Indian yellow color for the sun. Will give bright color and also little bit of orange. Yellow spot should be visible. Okay. So then only that effect you will get. Okay. Here I'll add little bit of burn sienna. Okay. So this is one type of perspective, 1 point perspective for children. You can add orange color like this. Don't add yellow color. If you add yellow color, what happened? It will mix up with blue. It will turn to green. So add orange only. Okay. Like the final thing, I'll take Payne's gray, which is very near to the eyes. I'll add the Payne's gray. Right. Okay. So that's it. You can move this tape and I'll show how it is looking. Final output. This is the final. So for heels, you can change the colors. You can use of your own choice. This is the basic color which I applied. And even for the sky. Okay. So this is the 1 point perspective. Try, try in your own way. Change elements. Okay. And enjoy the process. Thank you.